Aizen Sosuke. Aizen is one of the most iconic anime villains of all time. His intelligence, charisma, and overwhelming power make him a truly terrifying antagonist. Aizen's ultimate goal was to overthrow Soul King in order to break past the limitations of a Soul Reaper and become a transcendent being. A highly manipulative being who manipulated everyone for his favor and had no empathy for anyone after they have finished serving him. Aizen once faked his death to create confusion, betraying the Soul Society. His Zanpakuto, Kyoka Suigetsu, allows him to control senses of his opponents, trapping them in an inescapable illusion and killing them later. He was really calm and composed even in front of his enemies, also treated everyone as insignificant due to his god complex. A master of betrayal who hypnotized everyone then mocked them for falling for it, Aizen still remains one of the greatest threats the Soul Society ever had.
That's because I didn't allow you to see it until just now. You'll soon understand.
Yhwach. Yhwach is a major antagonist in Bleach, created by Tite Kubo. He is the father of all Quincy and leader of the Wandenreich, a hidden Quincy faction that survived within the shadows of Soul Society. He is highly intelligent, manipulative, and ruthless, willing to kill even his most loyal followers to further his goals. He sees death as a weakness and seeks to eliminate it by merging the human world, Soul Society, and Hueco Mundo. He slaughtered numerous Shinigami, including Captain Commander Yamamoto. Using deception, he tricks Yamamoto into wasting his Bankai and then steals it before cutting him in half. A villain who can see and change the future, but didn't see his own downfall coming. Yhwach's ultimate goal is realized when he kills and absorbs the Soul King, the entity that maintains balance in the universe. By doing this, he begins reshaping reality itself, nearly collapsing the boundaries between the worlds. Judge Holden, appearing as the main antagonist in Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. Judge Holden is one of the most enigmatic, terrifying, and diabolical characters in American literature. Judge Holden is a 7 feet tall, completely hairless man with unnervingly pale skin and cold, piercing eyes. His massive frame, combined with pristine frontier attire, gives him an almost supernatural presence. He leads the Glanton Gang, a group of scalp hunters who kill Native Americans and others for profit. At one point, the Glanton Gang encounters Apache children, and Holden personally murders them. Unlike others who kill for money or power, Holden kills to prove a point: violence is an eternal truth. According to me, Holden is not just a villain, but a walking philosophy of destruction. Eventually, in the novel, he kills the protagonist in an outhouse and established his dominance, saying that he will never die. This ambiguous, yet terrifying ending reinforces Holden's supernatural aura. He is not just a man, but a symbol of war and destruction itself.
Who am I? Let's just say I'm God.
Light Yagami. Light Yagami is the lead character of Death Note, an anime and manga series created by Tsugumi Oba and Takeshi Obata. Light Yagami starts as an ambitious and idealistic student, but descends into a ruthless dictator, blinded by his own god complex. Considers the world to be corrupt and full of criminals, when one day he discovers a mysterious notebook called the Death Note, which allows him to kill anyone whose name he writes in it. He then embarks on a mission to create a utopia free of crime, where he will be the godlike ruler. An intelligent and bright student who got converted into a narcissistic, power-hungry, ruthless villain who killed and manipulated people. He proves that even straight-A students can fail ethics. Misa, who also possesses a Death Note, is deeply in love with Light. He uses her feelings to control her. His journey from justice seeker to tyrant makes him one of anime's most complex and infamous characters.
This is my perfect victory! That's right! I win!
Griffith. Griffith is a complex antagonist from Berserk, a dark fantasy manga and anime series created by Kentaro Miura. He is the leader of the mercenary group, the Band of the Hawk. Griffith has strikingly beautiful features, with platinum blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, and a charismatic, intelligent, and calculating personality. He is always able to inspire loyalty in others. Griffith's dream is to build his own kingdom, a vision he relentlessly pursues, and he will do anything to achieve it, including using others as stepping stones. During the eclipse, he willingly allows his comrades to be slaughtered by Demoic apostles, all to fulfill his destiny. Just a charming guy who'll throw you under the bus for his big vision. Following the eclipse, Griffith takes on a godlike persona and ascends to a position of unimaginable power, creating his own kingdom and leading an army of apostles. Griffith's story is one of ambition, betrayal, and the cost of pursuing one's dreams at the expense of others.
But if there is one thing I can do for them, for the dead, it is to win.
Buu. Majin Buu is one of the most dangerous and unpredictable villains in the anime Dragon Ball Z. Initially sealed away by Bibidi, Buu was later revived by Bibidi's son, Babidi, to wreak havoc once more. His many transformations reflect his evolving personality. Fat Buu is childish yet destructive, Super Buu is sadistic and strategic, while Kid Buu is pure, mindless chaos. His abilities include regeneration, absorption, and turning people into candy, which he gleefully devours. Among his most notorious acts are the human extinction attack, wiping out nearly all life on Earth, absorbing powerful warriors like Gohan and Gotenks, and even destroying Earth itself in his final, most dangerous form. That's too much destruction coming from someone who looks like bubblegum. His battle against Goku and Vegeta on the sacred world of the Kai pushed the Z fighters to their limits. Buu proved to be one of the most unpredictable and powerful foes the Z fighters ever faced.
Goodbye! Enough is enough!
Sukuna, Ryomen Sukuna, known as the King of Curses, is the most feared antagonist in Jujutsu Kaisen. Sukuna is arrogant, sadistic, and power-hungry creature who thrives on destruction and dominance. He manipulates opponents and adapts quickly in battle. His most infamous acts include mass slaughter in the Heian era and wiping out thousands in Shibuya while controlling Yuji Itadori. He even defeated powerful foes like Jogo and Mahoraga effortlessly. His deadliest achievement was outsmarting and killing Gojo Satoru, the strongest modern sorcerer, using Megumi's body, another overpowered, sadistic villain who treats mass murder like a casual hobby. As the ultimate embodiment of chaos he was, Sukuna remains the most terrifying force in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Cursed flesh is so boring! So now, where are the people?
Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, also known as Victor Von Doom, is one of the most iconic villains in Marvel Comics, primarily serving as the archenemy of the Fantastic Four. He is a complex mix of intellect, sorcery, and tyranny. Born in Latveria, Victor Von Doom lost his mother to Mephisto and his father to persecution. He became a scientific genius and a sorcerer, but his arrogance led to a failed experiment that scarred his face. Dr. Doom has stolen the Silver Surfer's power, reshaped reality in Secret Wars, and nearly conquered Wakanda. He battled Mephisto for his mother's soul, ruled as God Emperor Doom. He is in a constant rivalry with the Fantastic Four, mainly Reed Richards, whom he considered his greater adversary. Can't wait to see the real-life adaptation of Dr. Doom by Robert Downey Jr. He still remains an unyielding ruler who could have been the world's greatest hero under different circumstances.
Who's next?
Subscribe if you like the video and let me know in the comments who is your favorite villain.